Talking him out to the half-court line. Bringing out the defense. That's going to be a turnover. 2-on-1. Come on, Rod. Back to Hayes. Oh! Killian Hayes with the tomahawk.
There's a process. There's steps you have to take. And as we start getting better, you know.
Amadou with a miss. Swipe by Killian Hayes. Killian to the rim. Throws it down. They find Booker for the sideline. Three, it's in and out. Cade way ahead to Killian Hayes, and he jams it up to Boucher. Clock at 3. Boucher stripped away by Killian. Killian to the rack, slams it.
Slipped out of his hand. Right out of his hand. He knew he couldn't touch it. Nice play by Killian Hayes. Okay, Mr. Hayes. Wow. And a foul.
Pass stolen by Kispert. Kispert has it blocked.
Picked off by Bogey. Ahead for Killian to the basket. Slams it.
George, too fast.
There's a step in front steal by Killian. To the hoop against Middleton. Jams it.
That was pretty.
Step. Now the long gun. Off the heel. Long rebound to Killian. Back to the basket for a dynamite dunk. Good for Killian Hayes. To the lane. Sends it and scores it. That's a confident Killian Hayes.
In the post, doubling him immediately. Sadiq Bey, good feed. Oh, wow! Killian Hayes attacking.
Killian Hayes with a drive. Stops and fires off the high glass.
Oh, nice move. Another nice move. And he got stuck in the bucket.
Bogdanovich over to Killian Hayes, went behind his back. Oh! Whoa! Killian Hayes!
Shot clock is at 2. Hayes challenged by Suggs. He
Passes it up to Marvin Bagley. Plenty of shot clock. It's at 10. Killian to the lane. Killian rises and fires and...
With his offhand, George, you're right. He is as good inside the paint and in that lane at finishing as he is outside.
Killian gets Chris Paul behind him. Raymond has his pocket pick. Killian Hayes for a jam.
What's up? The Pistons, they've got to do better on that defensive glass.
Killian from the corner. Hayes through the lane. Back to Killian for the corner. 3, it's through. Gives it up to Killian. Killian to the paint. Turns, fires, fills it. It won't fall. Isaiah Stewart with a rebound. Clock at 5 for Killian Hayes. He'll rise from the corner and knock it down.
The games come in rapid succession, and nowadays practice time isn't always available.
Here comes Sasser. Hayes at the buzzer.
Hayes, remember he did not play in the game last week, streaked right by DJ to score.
The Thunder scored 6 in a row. Not for long, though. Killian.
Sure about my bench points because, a couple of guys are, in the starting lineup. One guy's in concussion protocol as Stewart gets a
moves to catch and for Killian Hayes with that.
Missed 3 months with a hip injury and subsequent surgery. Launching the jumper and doesn't look rusty at all right now.
Scored 3 consecutive times out of the half court.
Alexander Walker with a triple. Killian Hayes drives, delivers the deuce, and draws the miss by Thaddeus Young. Killian Hayes all the way to the rim, lays it up, lays it in.
Sucks in the defense. Keldon Johnson just slides to the wide open spot on the high wing and knocks down the 3.
An and one by the Pistons.
He didn't play very well there, but just being out there and having the experience, he was able to learn from it and grow.
Oh, that's a good way to grow.
Gives to James Wiseman, who hands to Killian. Killian from the lane. Shot is down.
Hayes coming out, picking a pocket of lead. Going down with a hard slam to Watt. Nembhard is in front of us. And now Detroit is going to score and take the lead.
Trey Lyles back to Killian Hayes, clock at 10. Killian drives, a hanger, and he hit it. 105-97 Indiana. Killian to the basket. Scoops it, scores it.
21 rebounds in this game. They're manning the defensive window.
Double for Marvin. Killian Hayes. Here's Killian against Green. Nice off the dribble. Fire! Dwayne Casey just took a timeout. Killian Hayes to the lane. Fires, fills it up. It's by 2. We're in overtime. Killian Hayes for 3, and it's through. That's a confident young man. Boyan against Wood. Double team on Boyan. Killian clock is at 3. This 4-3. It's through.
The NBA game at this place in time where it's okay for 7'4" guys.
They continue to play their set.
Chopping it off, thunderous finish.
Breaks out. Guarding Kate Cunningham. Hayes will line up with the ball. That can't be it. Get involved in the offense.
End the game with a dunk in transition. Since that time, the Pistons in the doldrums. There's Hayes. IQ. The floater from no team got Coming up this 4-game homestand. They won 2 of the first 3. Hayes again. And then Hayes able to recover. Stop it. Pop it. Good recovery by driving baseline. Pulls it back out. Cunningham into the corner. Hayes from 3 ties the first meeting this season. Hayes into the paint over Brunson. Scores. Michigan 8-0 Clyde against teams under the 500 mark this season. Hayes, nice. Cunningham looking for more. Hayes wide open in front of the Pistons bench, knocks it down. These guys normally not this efficient with the 3-ball.
Killian Hayes against Garland. Screen from Stewart. Hayes with a foul line. Gun it.
Set yesterday for the Thunder. Really struggled against the Nuggets. Hayes, he can absolutely terrorize you.
That's a big answer to that run for the Pistons. Hayes knocks down the 3.
13. Timberwolves on the free throws.
Look at Killian. And Giannis Antetokounmpo deserves better.
He is a talented offensive scorer.
Sekou, though, beats everybody back for a dunk.
And he's out ahead of the pack. And man, I agree with Hamidou Diallo. Can beat you right-handed, left-handed, and is a powerful finisher near that hoop.
He got one and down deep. Nowhere to go there. This is a pretty good ball movement. Clock at 2. Killian puts it on the floor. Weaves his way to the lane. Steps topside, fires, fills it. Jalen. Killian will shorten up the shot. Kisses the high glass. Saddiq Bey gives back to Killian. Shot clock inside 10. Lob. It's 8-7 Pistons. 9:44 to play in the first. Lob from Killian Hayes to Plumlee for a dunk.
Things are down 47-29 after 1 in Detroit, but what a comeback they had.
Pistons a year ago, 17 wins, 17-65. Lefty jumping.
Killian looking for a Stewart screen. Gets to the basket, flips it up and in. What the pro people thought of him coming out of Alabama. Killian to the lane. Monte Morris to Killian. Wide open, fires, fills it up. Good to see this by just 1. Killian to the lane. Killian flips it up and fills it. Killian crosses over to the basket, flips it up, fills it up.
Approaching 5 minutes to play here in the third. Hayes working against Okoro. Gets him running down the center of the court. Hayes with a good crossover against Struth. Killian Hayes.
Rarely did they have a 30% usage rate for a season. You know, Michael Jordan was one of the guys that had that kind of high usage rate for 13 years.
Fade against Big Diop. Killian for 3, and it's through.
Well, Killian kept his patience.
Need a run here. They're down 13, 8:08 to play. Killian from the lane. And in between shots.
Lefty 3, Killian Hayes.
Now we're down to 6. Now 5 as they double Sekou. Killian stepped on the three-point line and
they've lost interest at least for a moment. Pistons can take full advantage of this.
Yep, and Killian does.
You got to be accountable, personally accountable, in order to make people understand.
Pistons trail by 2. Killian from the lane sends it and scores it.
Anytime. Slide back, it goes to Cunningham. Cunningham works on Wade, stops at the elbow. Hayes has to hurry. He beats the clock.
Sixers do a good job of denying wing passes. Tough shot.
This lead now 5 points. Nuggets doing the job in the paint. Hayes and the lob to Bagley, the third.
And he's got 6 boards, 10 points in 16 minutes. Killian Hayes has certainly showed some scoring prowess. Good feed. Good feed.
In a related story, a lot of rebounds up for grabs. Hayes high off the window.
There's Diallo in the front court. 10 seconds to go for Hayes out front. The rookie out of France. Over Whiteside for the...
Our guys need to give the crowd something to get excited about. And to get themselves, get their bench.
Gary Harris is dangerous with the basketball. Unguarded, standing at the long line.
It's on Anthony.
Well, Killian Hayes, 2 minutes into this game, I like his approach. He's dished it 2 or 3 times.
Gets to the paint. Fires no. Rebound tapped out to DeJounte Murray. Murray trying to go down the lane. Pocket pick by Killian. Big time steal. Great dish. Shot from distance seconds after entering the game. Here's Killian Hayes to the basket, and now he has scored. Take a look at Killian Hayes.
Spin right there. Now you got Garland trailing. Garland hoping.
Killian whips a pass deep to Isaiah Stewart for
his first of the game. Hayes inside. Duran slams it home.
Killian Hayes down the lane, lobs it, flush by Jalen Duran.
Positions 1 through 5 and make an impact outside of just the dunks and the flashy plays that we've seen from him over the last couple of years.
He can score, and not only the Euro, but just his ability to change up his finishes inside.
Slam dunk baseline for Jaden Ivey.
Hayes meanders in the paint, throws it up, and Stewart right there. Beautiful setup from Hayes.
Stewart a juggernaut in the paint tonight.